Alright, the first thing we're going to do is there's a big cover goes around the whole machine, and it's going to be some screws in the bottom here and the bottom here. Take those out, screws along the top. There's going to be a screw by your cord, screws in the back. Once you've done that, you can take off the cover. Now alternatively, if all you need to do is get into here, these grills just pop straight off. If you need to just get in here to access these controls, where's my driver? The control panel comes off real easy. Just like that. Just lifts up. One screw lifts up, and there's a bit of metal down here you have to wiggle out. There you go. And you have all your connections. Okay, you can see the back of the board here. Pull off all of these. This is going to take just a second. Let's pull off this red one. Orange and red. Now these ones have this little lever on it that you have to pinch, and ones like this that are covered in plastic make it real difficult. There we go. Take that off. This little connector. You pull the gray flap away from the main part of the connector, and then you can lift it up. Then this black and red at the bottom. There you go, there's your control panel. Okay, to take the door off, I'm going to take these screws out. There's two here. I'm going to pop out this plastic trim. Okay. So if you do that, you can pull away the plastic enough to access the screws if you just need to replace the handle. And you can pop off the front here now. Or if you just need to take the door off, this pin slides in right under there. If you pull it up, if you pull out the pin, you can get this holder out. Let me show you on this one. This is the same exact microwave. Let's see, where's the top? So there's the pin there. You pull it up and out, and then this pin will come out. Okay, so I'm gonna have to wiggle it a bit, but let's pull out this pin that holds the door in. There we go. See, that's how it locks in place. Okay, with the pin out, you can pull the door away and off. Push this little lever and you get off the cord. Okay, the plug is connected to this first power transformer here. Two screws. So that comes off. Okay, the bottom has these filters you can remove. Here's the lights. Take the bottom off. And to get this connector off, you see these two little holes. You need to push a pin in that, turn this side, push a pin in that, turn that side. And here's your turntable motor. The turntable motor uses a T20 bit, star shape. To remove all of these components, you got to take out these two screws on the face and wherever else it's connected. There's one here. Now this is always a real pain to get out. Disconnect the ground. So here's the microwave laying down. This whole plastic harness holding all these parts, if you're trying to get that out, can you see this little bit of metal in there keeping the plastic from moving? Gonna bend it up, and when I pull on this, there we go. It allows this pin to slip through. Okay, right here is a thermal sensor that's stuck to the magnetron. I'm going to pinch and remove the wires it's connected to. Plug these two connectors to the magnetron. Remove this cable and this cable from these clips. So many wires to still disconnect though. So, okay, you can see these two wires that are clipped to the board that powers the magnetron. I'm going to lift up, I know my hand's blocking, I just lifted up this plastic cover. Then if I pinch it, see if I can do this right-handed. I can't. If I pinch those little levers on the clip, there's two. Alright. Now let's see what this is stuck to. Push the lever, pull it off. There we go. I'm going to get out the fan. This little lower fan pulls down the transformer there. You just pull these clips apart. And move some of these wires out of the way. And I twist this little thermal sensor there. I can pull that off. There we go. It's just that easy. Okay, let's break some of these. Here's the board that powers the transformer, locked in there. To get that off, you need to undo this screw right there and this screw in the back. So 2 screws gets that out. Okay, now to get the magnetron out, I've already taken these, unplugged those, and unplugged the thermal sensor there. And here is your magnetron. Now you can't fix these if yours is broken. And I made a video explaining what part is dangerous, and it's this part here, this ceramic, because it contains a poisonous, harmful element called beryllium, and it's infused in the ceramic, and the ceramic is in 2 spots. It's also right here inside. So anyway, if you need a new one, just get a new one. Don't bother fixing it. Now if these are your problem, you could just remove this control panel and get to them here. So like this top switch here, let's see if I can zoom in on it. So here's the top door switch. It's just clipped in. Here's one clip right there on the bottom. Here's another one right here on the top. So if you push both of them and then pull it out, and you have access to these. So you know if they're bad, if they're not making a clicking noise. Plus you can test it just to make sure. But a lot of times that's a problem with the microwaves when the little switch goes bad. Okay, I'm going to take off this whole assembly with 1, 2, 3 screws and my T10 star bit. To take this piece out, let's move this arm. You got to do it in sync. There you go. If you do it in sync, move it down that way. Then you got to lift it up, and then it disengages. This fan on top that pulls the air up underneath and blows it either out of your house or through the front grill has a wire connection right down there, held on with a twist tie. Push that, pull it apart, and this housing is held in place with these little clips. Push it in and release. Here's one last screw hiding in the back. Alright, there's your blower wheel. It's quite heavy duty, really. You can see here's a sensor you can access. You spin it and pull it out. That senses the internal microwave temperature. Here's another sensor. I don't know what this does. If somebody else does, leave it in the comments. It's a grounded sensor. And there's not much left. If the top light in your microwave goes out, there's the access door. Take off the front grill and you can get to it. Okay, here's the top motor. Now what happens in the microwave is your magnetron, the end of the magnetron comes up in this little housing, and That's where this thing went, and there's a little thermal sensor right there. The waves bounce through here, and this motor on this side spins something. I can't remember, I think it's called an antenna. But that's right here. So this is the part that spins in here and helps deflect all the electrons bouncing around in the microwave. Just a little fan there. Alright, wasn't that fun? Now when somebody asks, what were you doing at 2 a.m. in the morning? You can say, I was watching this awesome video. Anyway, hopefully that's had some bit of useful information for you. You at least know where parts are and how hard it is to get to some of them. So, have an awesome day, or night, as the case may be.